niggas.
This episode is brought to you by MetroTap. The new digital business card allows you to instantly share social media, payment apps, music, and more. With a personalized QR code and advanced analytics with no monthly fees. At MetroTap, they take the work out of networking. Go to metrotap.me and use the promo code CRUX for 15% off of your purchase of any device. That's metrotap.me, promo code CRUX for 15% off.
And welcome back. We are back here once again. Welcome to Pass the Remote, brought to you by the people over at Crux Media. Everything that you want media, from podcast to studio time, they make sure to take care of you. Hit them up, info at cruxmediagroupllc.com. And we are here to review the hit OWN show, Ready to Love. And everybody on this show is ready to love. So we're going to go ahead and try to get into it. First up is Key from My Curl Speak with Key.
Hey, happy Monday.
Hey, what's happening?
How's it going? It's November.
Yay. You know what I sang yesterday?
November.
You want to know what I sang yesterday?
No.
I'll be gone till November.
You been gone, huh?
That's what I sang yesterday.
You gonna be gone?
I'll be gone till November.
But it's today.
But that was today.
So you're back?
But I sang it yesterday.
So you're back now?
Yes, so I'm back now.
That's nice. My birthday's this month.
Hey. Yeah. Give you another round of applause. I'm tired of Scorpio season already. And all the way from PA, my cousin. What's going on? Evie at Big Kid Envy. What's happening, good brother?
Shout out to the queen up there.
Queen Key? Is that what we doing? Is that what we doing?
They want me to feel appreciated this week.
Okay. I got
you. This week, she is the queen.
All right, that's what it is. And then all the way from the A, that dude Jeff, aka Big Muffins.
Ladies and gentlemen, Big Muffins energy is in the building. Shouts out to the queen in the building. Hey Key, how you doing? Hope you're having a great day.
Like, y'all really ain't gonna let me quit. I love y'all.
Hey, in the group chat trying to make it happen.
Right.
What happened? What'd you say?
Y'all Key trying to leave. Trying to leave. If she leave, we fight.
The thing is, I came to the studio today, and guess what wasn't here? It wasn't an affirmation on the refrigerator.
Well, it wasn't an affirmation on the refrigerator.
And in the group chat, y'all said it was gonna be an affirmation on the refrigerator, and it was gonna make me say,
No. I told you I have one from the heart.
It's gonna take a group effort. Okay. We're gonna have to have a powwow.
Really, it is.
Green room.
We
talk.
Are. I feel like we need our
green room talk.
We need our own episode of relationship.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and get down to business, man. So we can go ahead and make some moves. They start out in the gentleman's lounge. What were your thoughts on the conversation in the gentleman's lounge there, Key?
I mean, you know how men are when they be talking. So no, I didn't really.
I'm a man, so I would know, but we don't talk like them dudes be talking.
I don't believe you. I feel like men, when they're around other men, they really say how they feel about women, and they be talking.
Is that what women think happens? That's what y'all think?
That's what they showed us on TV.
I don't know about that.
Y'all talk at restaurants. Y'all love to talk at the strip club. Y'all watch Love and Hip Hop. Why they always
nobody talking in no strip club?
They be meeting.
How did we just go straight to the strip club?
I don't even know how we ended up there, Jeff. I'm easing myself.
But that's what y'all men do. They be talking. You say you don't talk like that. I don't believe it.
When we went to the strip club in Jersey, what conversations did we have?
Only thing talking was butt cheeks.
That's it. Clap.
Smack, 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 clapping, clapping.
Pass me the Hennessy. That's it.
Yeah, pass me the Hennessy. Hey, grab another Heineken at the bar.
That's
Like
it.
that was about it. It wasn't nothing else.
No conversation.
But I just think that, and okay, I'm not gonna say that. All right, so I'm gonna move on.
I hope you paid attention to the group chat and you stay away from certain things that I said don't say.
I hope I did. I didn't. I was teaching all day. I hope I.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I missed 90% of them texts.
That wasn't today. That was yesterday.
What was I doing? I was at the camp yesterday, so
I was at a family.
no, I missed.
I'm gonna cut you out. I'm gonna cut your mic off as soon as you say what I think you gonna say tonight, because you can't say that.
Okay, I won't know till I get there. I guess.
Okay.
I won't know till I get
I'm
there.
gonna say pineapples.
You gonna say pineapples?
Until the mic is off.
We forgot to do one thing. Remember, you can catch us, all podcast platforms. Any place that you find your podcast for free. Make sure you email us, relstatpodcast@gmail.com, or hit us up on the hotline, 843-310-8637. If you want to join the conversation, we're actually currently trying to, if you want to be a guest on the show, definitely hit us up. And we'll definitely have you on. So the first date is Frank and your girl. Evie, as I watched this particular part, I was thinking about you, cuz. I was like, I wonder how my cuz doing.
I was ready to fight. Ready to fight.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
That energy for anybody but me.
What? She just was putting it out there. She was all over him, putting it
Fast. I ain't gonna front. She fast. She show her. I believe she shows her aggression.
Is that what that was? That was aggression?
That was aggression. She ripe. You can't pass up on the right.
Okay, what are y'all thoughts on Frank in like this particular set? Like, how does Frank Key as the only lady in here? What are your thoughts on if that was the date you had? What is your thoughts on Frank?
I will say that he was attentive. The fact that he remembered her kids, how many kids she had, the ages, the genders. He remembered like small details about her, which would have gave me like he would have got points across the board because he paid that much attention to what she liked and he could repeat it. Now, the energy between the both of them was a little steamy, so I don't feel like I don't get Corey vibes off of Frank. I feel like Frank can read the room. So with that being said, I don't feel like he touched her any more than she wanted to be touched. Like she liked that. Yeah,
like she was on him.
Yeah, but I'm sorry, Evie, but I think she liked him for real though.
I think so too, which makes me cry at night.
That's why I sent you that IG. I was like, get up before it's too late.
Oh yeah, I hit that follow real quick. But that's when I saw that little picture. Spicy. But yeah, your Frank was a little hands-on. Your Frank was a little hands-on.
Frank is not my Frank. He's not even in my top 5, but he's okay.
Oh, excuse me. Frank's voice was a little hands-on.
Oh yeah, his voice definitely makes me moist.
Oh, yeah.
You see how that rhyme? I'm a rapper now.
Lord,
please, God, rescue us from this.
It make you want to do some Cardi B lyrics.
Oh, Lord.
All right, so Jeff, I got a question for you. There was
Lord.
There's some
hold on, time. Wait, I gotta catch myself up. Hold on. Whew. All right, go ahead. I'm back.
All right, there's some physical tension. It's like physical, I wouldn't call it tension, but it's like they're like over each other, and it's really prevalent. My bad, y'all. Quick sidebar. One of my players that I coached, he's now at Murray State. His game is up on the screen, and he's starting. So it's a little proud moment for me. Anyway, but
good stuff, boy.
Yeah. So my bad. But I feel like is this sustainable from the two of them? Is my question, Jeff. Like they seem to be more physically attracted to each other
No.
than I think Frank is more. He's got a little deeper with her, but I don't know if she's as deep with him because she didn't seem to have the same very conversation with him that he was having with her.
I think
I
he's
agree % that he more into her than she is into him. She's doing what she came there to do, and that's to find love and to feel out every man to see whether those connections have been made. But she's not feeling Frank like that.
Yeah, you don't think that she's feeling him enough to go deeper, or is this just who she is? I guess we won't be able to tell till we see her on another date with someone else. Because we haven't seen her on another. Yeah, we did see her on one date.
Someone she like.
No. We saw her with Carrington, so we can't count that as a date.
But that's spicy men.
That was girl talk.
That was girl talk. That's girl talk. Yeah, you're right. We can't.
Yeah, with his Cisco head, chill out. Yeah, I feel like Frank is faking the funk too.
No, I told y'all in the group chat, don't go there now. I told y'all don't go there.
Why?
Because if you look in the group chat, I had a reason. I had a real legitimate reason.
I'm listening.
Couldn't talk about that.
She had a legit reason. Go back and read the group chat.
I'm going right now.
well, let's move on. All right, so they then go over to Tyrone and Kerry, and I thought this was mature of Tyrone because I don't know how many people would actually have this conversation with somebody after they're finished dealing with them, so to speak, or after they've cut them off, I guess. And what did you think of that interaction, Eve, between the two of them?
Well, I personally think that the Dragon Lady scared the life out of him, but his PTSD it makes him socially awkward. Like it's hard, and now you're trying to get somebody to explain something that really doesn't need much explanation because we just met. You know what I'm saying? Like, why I gotta explain to you why I'm not feeling it?
Well, he the one that called that though. She didn't ask him to go to lunch. He asked her.
Yeah.
Well, that's because she made a big deal about getting closure and finding out why. You know what I'm saying?
Say that to him. He said what he said now was that he felt like he owed her that. He said that. So it's not like she said, I don't believe that she said something to him. I don't think so.
Yeah. I don't think she really said anything to him.
You know the messed up part about this series is we're not privy to their phone conversations.
And that's well, I
was missing so many pieces because what if she called him up like nah da 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 da, and then he didn't answer, like she left a message or she sent a text, and then that's what made him ask her out on the date for the show.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up later. The fact that I feel like we're missing the majority of the show in that there's so many conversations because when Carrington and Camille were talking, not Carrington, when what was that boy name? Cornelius and Camille were talking in the next scene. They were talking about the late night FaceTimes and all of that stuff, and I just feel like there's so much of it that we're missing, and I think that whereas on other shows it's a 24/7 kind of deal.
Mm-hmm.
And there are some times in which things do get missing, but for the most part, you see the majority of it. The phone calls are a part of it. I don't care I don't care how it goes. Those phone calls are a huge part of how the people are getting to these dates.
Right.
And I think that that's what's missing. And I think that that's what we're missing about,
Tyrone. Claim they have.
That's what we're missing about Tyrone in the sense that, his thing is, yo, you came off a certain way on the phone call. Like, why are you asking me about other dates? If it was real life, not a TV thing, would you be asking about another date, Key?
Oh no, I don't care.
But then she do that to somebody else. So how you feeling about the other chicks?
Yeah,
she
but
did that to somebody else.
Yeah, so
I'm not. I wouldn't do that because
it shows her lack of self-confidence.
That's what I thought. That's what I was gonna ask next is why do you think that is? Why do you think that that's what she does?
Look at her. She's not all
She
that.
proved
not
it because
I'll give her
Yes.
compared to
Yeah.
the other females that there, she's average.
So who ain't average then?
I think for her,
Bias.
who ain't average.
Aisha.
So they get through that, and Tyrone says, I just pretty much said that I liked other people more than you.
Yeah, how do you say that to somebody? Really?
Just, I guess the way he said it.
You just gotta cut him off.
Yeah.
And you gotta give him credit because he's socially awkward. He don't really know how to do it.
Yeah, he don't. I don't think he knew. I don't know if Tyrone's ever been in this position before where he's had multiple women liking him at the same time.
Did you see what they did to that boy at the mixer?
Oh, not at all.
See, they were talking
you
about
can see it all in his face. He ain't never had all that.
my girl was talking about slurping up the oysters. Whew. I thought of some things myself. But that boy, he ain't know how to handle that. He ain't from New York.
Oh man, wrote in his journal.
Then we got we end up to a double date again. Why do people keep pairing these two women together?
They
Huh?
They want on the box.
That's the
They want him to
producers. I don't care what nobody.
You already
That is the producers.
You already know. Camille don't want to see Cornelius with nobody.
She don't.
Yo, did you see her like her jealousy? Like, how does he not see the red flags?
No,
Well,
he does. He
He said something about it on this episode.
No, he said something in the gentleman's lounge, but I'm talking about in the moment. Like
No,
when he's
starting to feel it
little
now. Just now.
private cemetery, he doesn't bring it up at all.
He better never hit that.
He probably already did.
Remember he said he wanted to wait.
Bro, that's been taken.
No,
That's
because the
getting
question
taken.
was, how long will he wait? That was the question they asked. You know what I'm saying? How long is it long enough for you? Like, how long will you wait? Because if he hit that, oh my goodness.
Yo, because did you hear they did the FaceTimes and she said she FaceTime with the shirt off?
Yeah. FaceTime with the shirt off.
What does that even mean? Like, that doesn't mean anything.
And I got a question now. Corey and Cornelius are Kappa brothers. Does that mean anything?
No.
Where did y'all get that he was a Kappa?
He said they said it in
Nah, they said when they was roller
Why did he
skating.
call him a Kappa?
Courtney said it. Courtney
Yeah,
said
he's
it.
a-
Courtney said it.
He was stomping and moving all over the place.
Yeah, and he was put up the Kappa sign while he was roller skating.
Yeah.
And he said I had to get a double date with my Kappa brother.
But that explains a lot.
It does. I'm trying to see what Camille's birthday is.
It does so much. It explains so much.
But you frat boys is hoes.
What?
I said y'all frat boys is hoes.
No,
I ain't never
no.
had one. Too late.
No.
Sorry.
No.
And y'all was
No. Not any member of the Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. No, sir. We are talking about those other Greeks. We're talking about those other Greeks.
I ain't mad at that.
I'm hard down trying to figure out what her sign is. I need to know.
I know.
I will never understand.
Okay. On a scale of one,
we gotta get to her sign.
I can't find it on Google. I can't find it. You found it. Hard down looking. I can't find Camille's sign.
all right, on a scale of let's move on while y'all find
Whose sign are y'all looking at?
Camille.
Camille?
Yeah, not everybody about to be. Come on, man. Yusuf taught us.
I am not about to waste the
Her
people's time
sign
with this.
crazy.
It's a thin line.
Oh,
Yeah.
At all.
Bro, it's crazy. Crazy as a sign.
All right.
That's all I need to know.
On a scale of 1 to 10,
Crazy is a sign.
can we
I
move
bet you
on?
a dollar she a Scorpio.
I'm about to mute y'all. I swear I'm about to mute y'all. I'm about to mute everybody.
You can have this conversation by yourself, my brother. Proceed.
All right, y'all are stupid. All right, I was saying on the scale of 1 to 10, where was Corey on the creep meter
Corey is
on
12.
on this date?
Corey is a 12. Like, okay, the part where she was standing there and they was talking,
32.
she was like, wait,
32.
you getting close. He talking about I'm trying to get where I can look at you.
And not roll away.
He loved thrusting on people. Y'all notice that? He just loved thrusting on people.
Maybe he should have been a Q dog.
That Kappa think
I am
you're
not.
God's gift
I
to
am
women.
not. I am not.
Oh, Cancel City, here we come. All right. So we get out of that date and we get into
Kappas think they're God's gift and they're wrong.
y'all are silly. I'm trying to figure out why we can't get past where we at.
You get past ignorance. That's what it is. Why Corey be what Corey be?
I think Corey is just, like we said, 2 episodes ago, Corey is a person who he's another one who wasn't put in this position ever in his life. He's never been in a position where he's been pursued by multiple women, but he's not being pursued by anybody.
No.
Yeah, look, let me have
access to this many women. Put it back.
He ain't got Corey is corny, and I really don't think he got no game.
I am.
He's not.
I am a relationship guy. Like, I've never dated multiple women. I always am in a long, serious relationship. So I can't front this type of process. I wouldn't know what to do. I wouldn't know what to do with it. Maybe that's just his problem.
He just doesn't know how to handle this process.
What to do with this process?
I mean, that makes sense. I can see that. I can see that being an answer. Jeff, what you think? If he's there,
it's coming. You got that Jets Wi-Fi.
Alrighty.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't know how to handle his willingly. Like he. Oh Lord.
Okay.
He's a little. See, that's how Corey handled the women.
That's exactly how
Corey handled the women. He come in strong and wait.
Well, let's move to Walter and Mumin. What did y'all think about Key? What did you think about this date?
I thought they was cute. That was something that I wasn't expecting. I know they're supposed to date each other, but like I didn't even. That's the part where y'all talk about the phone conversations that we don't know about because we talked about last week how we didn't see her really connect with anyone.
Yeah,
but we don't know who she texting and talking to on the phone. I thought that was a really cute date. I like Walter. He is in my top 5. I
Walter's
like him.
in your top 5.
Mm-hmm. He definitely maybe top 3. Yeah, I like him.
I think they need to work on their date options because why you go on the same type of date that my man Corey took you on? Like they ain't got nothing else to do in DC.
I'm wondering how that works. Like, do they have the freedom to go wherever they want, or it's like certain places they need to choose from because the camera crew got to go. So it could be something like that.
Yeah, all right, that makes sense.
Yeah, because I thought that too. I think some production has to get
Yeah.
clearance from the
Mhm.
actual place, and probably got to get some signed off. So I think it might be easier, especially to get people to sign off on the images being used.
Mhm.
It might be easier to do it in a place like a park
Right.
where there's less people to kind of interact with, a empty bowl, a empty skating ring, stuff like that.
Because we really don't see them go to dinner or lunch until it's like time to let someone go,
Yeah,
or when they're having like one of those talks. So
and it's extremely focused to just them.
right.
My question is this to that. They got that big ass house, right? So why you like ain't somebody cooking somebody dinner or something? And they having something set up in the crib.
Y'all never thought about the fact that they could be going to each other's houses though, and we don't know.
They could be.
Because this show is so different from other
you
dating
just
shows. Like we really don't know
I
what they're
guarantee
doing.
they are.
Now I know somebody getting a little, stuff going on. I think there's other dates happening that we're not seeing.
Mhm.
Definitive. I think that these are just the ones that they show us. But I do like Walter and Mumin's conversation. I like their chemistry.
Mhm.
I think that there could be something. She's definitely. I don't think she's that cute, but I can see the two of them together.
I cannot.
Okay.
I cannot. You know what? Because she looks like a little kid and he looks like some grandfather.
I don't know about grandfather. He got a little swag.
I'm not saying he ain't got no swag. I'm talking about just how they look together.
I don't know. I can see it. I can see it.
Yeah, I think it's just the way they talk, the way they interact with each other.
He talking to his daughter.
I didn't see. I saw people on Twitter say things like that, but I didn't get that vibe from them.
No, not
I didn't
necessarily
even
that
notice,
vibe, just the look.
notice that it was that much difference in age. Like when I look at them, I didn't see that.
It's just the look. It's not necessarily a conversation. Even though talking to her is like talking to a door. She's a one-dimensional person that thinks she's going deep, and she's really not that deep. She's not that deep of a person.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because you got humped on a log and you was excited. So
Okay, first of all, I don't think she was excited about that.
I think she was surprised.
I think she was surprised, but at the same time, I
she
think
was like, "Nah, who told you to stop?"
know.
She told him to not stop.
I don't know, man. It just
I think because he changed that tire, he could have. He
changed
could.
her tire too.
He could have changed a little something extra.
And he are
Okay.
right back to Corey.
And moving on,
He is the star of the show.
we had I think we had Dante, your guy Phil, Carrie,
Key.
no
Oh,
Carrie,
Carrie.
yeah.
Oh, I thought you was trying to say my name.
I was not trying to say your name,
You wasn't on a date, Keith.
Carrie,
I want it to be.
and Shiloh
With
I like Shiloh.
on this.
She's so cute.
Yeah, I like Shiloh too.
I like how
Um,
she talks.
you like the way she talks?
She talk raunchy.
Wait, what? She's an intimacy coach though, so that's probably why.
I'm saying,
That's probably why.
I'm with that.
Yeah. I mean, what did y'all think of this particular date? Like the overall setup of this date?
Okay, so
I couldn't tell who was there with who at first.
I think they were. I
Who
think
goes on a
Carrie
date to
was
work out?
originally
Who
with
goes on a
Phil.
workout date?
I mean, I think that's cute. I would go on a workout date. But I think originally Carrie was with Phil, but she kept flirting
with Dante.
So then Phil was like, okay, well, let's just switch. That's what I was thinking, because how it was set up
How
in
it
the
was set up,
beginning.
yeah.
But then it was like, a part of me was like, I do understand that this is kind of like it's a dating show, it's an experiment, but that was kind of rude for her not to pay attention to her date.
But I think, like, to me, this is the reason why she got what she got.
Also, with the conversation between her and Dante, okay? So
It died.
she said that, okay, it was like certain things she was saying to him that I personally would not have said.
Quick.
Like when she said that she felt like there was nothing, like he didn't like her like that. Like he was saying that he did, but she didn't feel it. It's like that insecurity that EB was talking about. Like, even if somebody did like you, it's like the fact that you keep bringing up the fact that they don't,
Yeah.
it'll make it where they be like, okay, well, maybe I don't.
That makes you not like them.
Yeah. It does.
Because I thought before she kept saying that over and over, to me, I thought they were having a great conversation.
No, he was doing a great time talking, because talking to her, she like they was talking about that interview thing with Carrington. That's what it's like talking to her. She cheesy, she corny. Oh, this like it's not a flow. There's no flow to their conversation. So like you can start asking me about my kids, and next thing you know, we talking about one time I took them to the park or the zoo or something crazy that happened. So you getting more background to me and my kids and how I interact with my kids. It's like, okay, I got kids. I got 3. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's whack. She is a whack person.
Yo.
Not to say that she's a horrible person. That's not saying she's a horrible person. But when you're trying to holler at somebody, you can't holler at somebody that's whack. Once you see they whack, you're going to pull off.
Yeah.
And
Like,
she's having that problem with everybody.
Any male or female. So I know I'm attacking her.
Yeah,
But
she's lame though. Like I think she's just lame.
A female to be like, nah, this dude is whack too. You know what I'm saying?
Like there was a look that Dante gave her one time and was like, why am I here?
But I don't. Here's the thing. I watched the show like 3 times. I don't think he was supposed to be. She was supposed to be with Phil, but she kept flirting with Dante.
Yeah, but you know what they should have did? They should have rotated.
Disappointment.
Well, no, I'm gonna tell you what happened.
Because if I'm feeling another shorty, but I'm talking to this one, I'm gonna segue myself to the other one.
Well, but Phil was having a good conversation with
Shiloh.
Yeah,
like once Phil got with Shiloh,
vibing.
That was it.
Yeah, because Phil is Phil is not. The other dude, Walter's a thought. All right, go ahead. They was having good conversation.
Yeah, they was. Phil and they was having a real good conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that Shiloh likes him a good bit. I think she's feeling him like that.
Yeah.
Once again, we're not privy to phone calls, text conversations, but I think it's just I thought it was a good vibe for them.
Mm-hmm.
Guys are gonna like girls that are, or excuse me, women that are not. I'm not gonna say like sexually free or loose or nothing crazy, but know what they want and know how to express it, and that's what she knows how to do.
Because she comes off as sensual and not raunchy.
Right.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's yeah, like she was like, yeah, I will give you the subtle, you'll know how I feel. I give you the subtle things. She kind of like walked behind them and like rubbed on them a little bit and was like, yeah, that's what you would get. You know what I'm saying? So I think she knows how to carry
the discreet PDA.
Yeah, that discreet PDA is what this is the verbiage she used. Thanks, Jeff. That's what she used there. The next scene, we get an opportunity to see Big Frank in action, as well as God dog it, I always forget.
Ticia.
And he's with Ticia, but they have another bar date. They have another bar date. The scruffy beard dude.
Oh, Naeem.
Huh?
And then Naeem.
Yeah, Naeem and what's my girl name?
Sabrina.
Huh?
Sabrina?
No, Zadia.
Oh, so now she your girl?
I don't mean it like that.
I was just saying because you ain't think she was cute episode 1.
No,
then she wore that outfit episode 2. Then he was sold. Y'all noticed that, right? Soon as she put that on, she put that on, he didn't like her before that.
Her weave still
he
bad.
Thought she was wet.
Her weave still bad.
Yo, nobody care about no woman hair.
I do.
Y'all do. Yeah, man. You the only brother I know. I don't care.
Listen, I care. But we got those 2 dates. We get a chance to see Big Frank in his element.
Toboggan.
Yo, when your wig is bad or your weave is bad or it's rising up,
I put on a feed.
Women know that. Look good from the neck down, shorty.
Well, we get to see Frank in his element. He got a shaky shake on, as well as I thought Naeem and Zadia had a very
They
good,
had a she just
really
has
good
great.
conversation.
I think it's her.
You think it's her? Because
I think she can vibe with anybody. Like everyone that's taking her on a date, like they felt her. Like
yeah,
they liked
left the
her.
date. They left the date liking
And she
her.
was one of their favorites every time. So I think she just brings good energy. She's definitely good at holding a conversation. And based off of her experiences on this show, I do not know why she's on it.
Everybody's somewhere for a reason.
But she could be like, you never know. She could be shy where she don't put herself out like that.
That's true too.
Or she could have just go chase the wrong dude.
Or the wrong dudes could be attracted to her. Cause
yeah, that's the thing too.
Yost is attracted.
That's great. I like her. I really like her.
Now, Frank brings up a good point that I didn't notice until Frank brought it up. Tasia, when she's talking, it's almost like she's bragging on herself professionally.
Which she is, but the startup business she just started. So I feel like I totally get that men don't really like us to focus like on our professional lives. They want to know other stuff. You want to know what I like to eat and, you know, what's my favorite color and what's my favorite song and all this other stuff. And she's not really letting him get to know her. But at the same time, it's like she just started the business. I think it's sort of like us when we have kids and you talk about your kids all the time. I know where you're going with it. I know, but I feel like that's what it is. It's like she just started it. She's excited. Also, I feel like she don't trust men. I learned that from an episode of y'all show. And she kind of goes to what she's comfortable with. And what she's comfortable with is her education and her professional life.
Yeah, but here's my thing with that. And this is not to poo-poo any of the points you just made. But you're on the show for a reason. If you're not making any connections with anyone, it's through your conversation that you're trying to make these connections.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like a connection needs to be more than where do you work? Yeah, and my job, and even if my job is my passion, it has to be more to me than my degrees. And it almost comes off as, and I think that sometimes when you say some women do it, and there's men that do it, what it comes off as to me is braggadocious. It's like, yo, I got this, I got that, I did this, I did that, I did that. Well, what about you? Let me
well, here's the thing with that. What did we learn? It's not sometimes that you're not asking questions. Sometimes you're not asking the right ones. I feel like if he wanted to know about what she liked to do with her friends, he could have asked her what she liked to do with her friends.
Well, I think it depends on the man too, because Tasia's wall is up. I think somebody said it in the Gentleman's Lounge. I can't remember who said it.
Yeah.
They said she smiles with her eye.
No, she smiles with her mouth, but not with her eyes. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're literally there. You're trying to get past this wall. So you're like, all right, well, give me an in. Give me an inch. And I'll take a yard, but I need you to give me an inch. So, and she's not giving anything outside of this professional thing. And if all you want to do is come here and talk about your professional life, I can see why you don't have anybody yet.
But I'll be real with you. One of the struggles that I had with the last episode was because I felt like Tasia is not ready for love.
Well, I don't think she's ready for love at all.
I felt like now I know y'all feel how y'all feel about Carrie, but if I had to choose between the both of those, I feel like Carrie was more ready.
I think both
she just has a hard time connecting, but Tasia's not trying.
No, the reason why
I choose myself over the two of them.
I choose myself. No, but I think, what I'm saying there, Key, is, you know,
I think both of them should have been gone.
You know what? I'll say this. I will say that the reason she got that second chance is because they know she's guarded because she got pooped on in the very first episode. You know what I'm saying? So they know she kind of trying to battle back from that. So they giving her the second chance. Old girl had chance after chance after chance. You know what I'm saying? She's just presenting herself as the same one-dimensional person. You know what I'm saying? So even though to see is whack, you know what I'm saying? It is hard for the what do they call those women? Not independent, but the Fortune 500 women. It's hard for them because, like, if you remember in the movie Think Like a Man, old girl was very hard to deal with because all she worried about was money, money, money.
Right.
I got it. I'm a CEO. Da, 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 da. Then when she met her match, and she's like, damn, she's seeing herself in the mirror because all dude is talk about himself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So when you present yourself, like, how many times you got to tell me you got a degree and you got this tech business?
Yeah, like I knew that.
I knew that, and we
Yeah,
just
that's why I named it.
you told everybody else. You told all 10 dudes the same thing. So we all know that. We all discussed that. All right, what else is there too? Do you like art? Do you fart in the tub? Like, what is it about you?
No, I mean that's a good point.
Real
We
life,
know
like,
everything.
I love a woman. This is why I like
Did
women.
you what?
But this is why I like women from the hood, because they're so real. They're real about who they are, where they from, and what they do. You know what I'm saying? They are gonna tell you like it is. You know what I'm saying? But they're not hiding behind a degree. They more down to earth. You know what I'm saying? So if I come to them and I say, yo, I'm trying to get out this game and move to the next game, and so I could not go to jail, or I could do this, do that, they might have more insight on how I could do that better, or how I could get to that next level. All this chick gonna tell me do is go to school. Oh, yo, just get a degree. What I'm gonna do with a degree? I'm from the streets. I don't need no degree. You know what I'm saying? A degree didn't get me anywhere. For me personally, I know it worked for other people, but the same formula don't work for everybody. So you can't come to me about being a lawyer and all you talk about is being a lawyer.
Yeah,
it's whack.
I too thought she should have went home on this episode.
That makes you feel like only thing that's going to be important to you or to me is your job.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to be ready to take care of these kids. You're not going to be ready to feed your man and nurture your kids and do all of the things that the marriage or the relationship is going to bring to you. Because all you're worried about is that next step to your tech business. That's whack.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna move on here. They get into the gentleman's lounge. There seems to be a little thing going on between Corey and Walter.
Yeah, because Corey was mad when he found out that Moomin was talking to Walter. Yeah. Actually,
Corey was kind of in his feelings.
Corey, I've been noticing that he was in his feelings last week about Cornelius and Courtney, which is why he did the date this week.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. So, like, he had that same look at that table when it came out that Cornelius, like, he was battling between, Camille and Courtney.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, Corey, he don't handle this well at all. Even though he talking to everybody, he don't like them talking to other people outside of him. Typical man.
I'm gonna be real. I don't like competition. I'm not gonna compete. Not for you. Not for me.
That's his creepy stalker vibes.
I just know there's a lot of bald men in the show.
Well, Corey's not bald.
There's a lot of them.
But it is a lot of them.
Yeah. And I'm sorry, but they just did a replay on Frank's shaking the damn thing.
He looked a little too happy with that.
His damn big ass front teeth.
Did you not look at the group?
No, I missed that part. I'm sorry. I scrolled back. I don't know what.
He was smiling so hard.
Explain to me, Miss Key.
No, we gotta do that off air.
Yeah, I can't do that here.
We gotta do that off air. We gotta talk about it. So my bad, people. My bad. All right. So we find out the guys decided that Carrie was not ready to love, so she was escorted out the stage left. So let's get into our final segment.
They should have had one of them hooks from Showtime at the Apollo. You whack.
The broom.
Had the Sandman come out and start this.
And that come through.
All of that.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and get into our winners and losers segments from this episode. Key winners and losers.
Okay, so from this episode, I felt like Zadia won.
Okay.
I feel like Zadia is just winning overall because everyone just likes her vibe, and I think she's like in everyone's top right now. When it came to losers, I felt like TC lost. She's gonna have to. I understand that she may not feel comfortable, so she talks about what she's comfortable with, but she's not making any connections with what she's doing, and that's what this show is about. So, she definitely lost, in my opinion. You just needed the ladies, right? For me.
No, you can go, guys, too.
For the guys, I feel like Walter won, and the reason why I say that is I wasn't expecting that connection with Moomin, but it seemed real genuine in there, so I felt like he won. For the losers, Corey lost.
You think so?
Or
Yeah.
losing.
I feel like Corey lost because, well, I got to base it off the episode and not the preview, but it's just
the preview did not help him.
Corey is very creepy, and he does not understand personal space.
He can't read a room.
And with that being said, like Frank could understand that Aisha was okay with that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like with Corey, like he just, and to everyone else, they may think, oh, the women are comfortable with that. But I've been in situations where I actually was uncomfortable, and I kind of, just to kind of like, because it was tense, you know what I'm saying? So like with him, he's just mad creepy. He give me Joe off of You vibes. I don't really like it, so he lost.
Okay.
And he gonna lose for me anyway, because he gonna lose every week. For me.
Jeff, winners and losers.
Losers for I'm going to say was Carrie. That's why she ended up getting voted off the show. Winners, I'm going to say Shiloh, because I think she got something going on with Phil that might, be something. For the dudes, the losers, I'm actually going to say Cornelius, because I think he's starting to realize him and Camille is starting to get toxic bad. And for the winners, for the guys, I'm going to say Yusuf, because he ain't got to look at Carrie's box braids no more.
Yes.
Box braids is out.
Those were not lists, but okay.
But her joints was kind of dust.
Like they were not lists. They were not box braids.
I don't know the difference. I know they're gone.
They don't have knots.
That's all that matters.
They don't speak. So listen.
Well, whatever. He ain't got to look at them.
Winners and losers.
So you already know. For the women, my winner, she's so awesome. That'd be Aisha. The loser, I think that Tasia, she's losing. They accepted her a little bit, but she's losing. Even though she ain't get voted off, she's losing. She's probably next if it ain't gonna be Thin Line.
Yeah,
because Thin Line is running the close second in the.
So my question is, okay, question to that: do you think that her bond with Cornelius, because it doesn't seem to be that she's interested in anyone else, can that hurt her going forward in staying?
Yes, because what they asking, what they're gonna ask the men are who they connected with. So she's only gonna have one connection. So it will kind of make her like, the least.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like unless he be like, yo, I want her, keep her, and I'm gonna be with her. Like unless he says it like that, it's not gonna work in her favor because nobody else has that connection with her. And when she has the chance to make one, she acts crazy and start talking about Cornelius or acting funny because she see him doing something.
Right now, it's unanimous. Don't nobody want her. She on for
I bet Corey.
Corey don't want her neither because he didn't even go take her on a date.
Yeah, Corey don't want that. Corey don't want that.
So
Her lip look funny to me. Her upper lip.
her whole body look funny.
Okay.
But for the
Why
brothers,
you your head looking at me like that?
for the brothers, you know, my man Big C Money, he's always losing. You can count on that. You know what I'm saying? That's what he does best. And I think that that Frank is winning. I do. Because he got the voice, even though I feel the
How?
way I feel about him.
Frank is winning, but I didn't expect for Evie to say that. I thought he was gonna say he was losing just because.
I honestly think that if he steals my woman from me, that probably could work.
Yeah. It could.
I think that the connection is one of the more genuine ones.
Okay. I get mine. The winner for me is one ultimate winner here. And I think it's Carrie. And the reason I say that is because nobody liked her and she didn't like anyone. So she's off to do her own thing somewhere else. And
She
not-
was small.
waste any more time. Well, I don't think nobody liked her, and I think they put her out of misery.
I think they did. Definitely, I agree with that, sir.
I think she's allowed. She can go on now. And,
Yeah, agreed.
and
Her misery needs no company.
yeah, none at all.
But she can go on girl dates with Camille. They crazy together.
Yes, she can. She can definitely do that. But loser, of course, Big C in the house. He put them roses through. Thought that was a
Those
good
was
touch.
nice. I had liked
I
it.
thought it was a good
That
touch.
was the only part I had liked.
And he brought it up, and then
I made
shot at him.
I made better bouquets when I worked at Stop and Shop. Son. He just put some plastic wrap on them joints. That was corny as hell.
Hey, E, man, tell them where they can find you at.
Yo, you can find me on Instagram. That's BIGKIDEMVI, Big Kid Envy. Holla at you, boy.
Jeff, tell them where they can find you at.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can find me at _Jeff. Make sure you join in. Fun is being had.
He got talking birds.
Key, tell them where they can find you at.
You can find me at the Diary of Key. That's on Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Clubhouse is Too Wise, and on Twitter. You can find my show, MCS with Key, and you can find my Girl Speak with Key each and every Wednesday wherever you get your podcast.
I remember you can catch me on the Relationship Status Podcast each and every Monday and Wednesday on all podcast platforms. You could also email the show, join the conversation, RELSTAT podcast at gmail.com, as well as hit us up on the hotline, 843-310-8637. You can leave a voicemail, you could text it, whatever you need to do, man, you can hit us up. Also, make sure that you tune in, man, like, share, 5-star rate, and subscribe. All right, make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend, tell a friend that you heard about Ready to Love right here. We'll be back at you next Monday with Ready to Love. And hey, join us, man. If you haven't checked us out yet on Thursdays, we'll be back here Thursday live, recapping Married at First Sight season 13, episode 16. Ibrahim is saying something
Live right here.
live. Okay, live right here. Oh, that's what the L was.
I thought that was
Oh,
loser.
Yeah. It must have been talking about those things. All right. Hey,
They're not losers. We love them.
yes. Until
Holla at them. Come visit us.
until next time,
We
people.
love
we're
you.
out.
We love you. You key from the heart.
This episode of the Relationship Status Podcast is brought to you by the Southern Elegance Candle Company, where modern values meet Southern charm. Right now, check out their fall and holiday collection with candle scents such as caramel latte, fireside, sweet potato and brown sugar, and our personal favorite, orange spice. The scent is cloves wrapped in a citrusy orange essence that takes you all the way back to grandma's house. This one is sure to be your favorite, just like it is ours. So visit secandleco.com and use our promo code CRUX, that's CRUX, for 15% off all regularly priced items. That's secandleco.com, where they lovingly craft each scent and city combination to elicit a fond memory to whisk you to a place of pure joy.